welcome to our very first reflection episode here on Big Dreams and Little Things. Think of these moments as a way for us to walk alongside you, to be your on-air accountability partner. Each reflection week, we'll take a moment to slow down, revisit the main episode, and highlight one or two insights that really stayed with us. This is your chance to pause, reflect, and try a tiny experiment together with us. Last time, in episode 17, we explored what happens when your business becomes the third partner in your marriage, the hidden toll of being always on as an entrepreneur. And we also heard the story of Ariana Huffington, and we learned about the Zeigarnik effect. That's when your brain clings to all the little unfinished projects, creating stress and pulling down your health. So let's look at some key takeaways from last episode. For me, I really realized that my office, my studio, is also a sanctuary. That was actually a big thing. I haven't thought of it like that. That it leaves the family out when I go in there, but it's also fun to be in there because I have all my playthings in there. Like my musical instruments and the computer, of course, and everything. But it scares me that if we don't draw the line ourselves, our bodies will eventually draw it for us, because I realized that I need, get out of there.
To find that healthy balance. And it's not easy, is it? I never thought of it that way. Is my office right? But yes, it is where it's my space, where no one else can come in. The door is closed, then you knock to get in. You just don't barge in, And that, to me, that's special, especially when you have a family and you have kids. It's also very important.
Yeah, for me, I started a family pretty late. I had my daughter when I was 47. I had a whole life before that. So my space is very important to me. My husband laughs at me because I was like, it's my office. And he's like, yeah. And I'm like,
he doesn't understand the importance of it.
No, but it is a fine line between, secluding yourself and cutting yourself off from the family. I don't want to do that. But I also need to be myself. And I also want to show my daughter what that passion is all about.
That's what I felt, thinking about the reflection of this is I love that my daughters see me going into the office, wanting to go in here and really want to work, and that they see me working, because that's an inspiration for them. But again, it's a fine line, because if I stay in here too much, they will start resent it as well, and they will have negative connections to it. And I don't want that, obviously. To find that balance, it's not easy, but it's something we're working on constantly, I think.
No, but it is, and it's actually a part of ECTA. It's because, to have that way of handling things, in Kasam, you look at, that's one of the factors to make things manageable. And when the Zeigarnik effect is on, when, your brain is overloading with all the little things, you can't handle your situation. So that is definitely something that we bring into ECTA as well.
For sure. But it's not just us who has reflections. I mean, we also we're welcoming our listeners' reflections. And we had one from Jody in the UK.
Yeah. So this is from Jody from Essex, who wrote in after episode 17, and she said, "What really hit me while listening was this thought. If my business is already like a third partner, where on earth would I ever find space for a real one? Between school runs, painting commissions, I guess she's a painter, and the late nights in the studio, I barely have enough left for myself. It made me realize that part of me uses the business as a shield. It keeps me busy, fulfilled, even safe, but maybe it also keeps me from letting someone else in."
Yeah, I can see how that can happen for sure.
Yeah. And she finishes, "Your episode gave me the nudge to ask, what would it look like if I protected a little time each week, not for the business, not even for the kids, but just for me? Maybe that's the first step towards being open to someone new. I don't know yet, but at least I'm asking the question."
Yeah, that's
such a good insight.
Such a valid question, and something we all have to think about, that we don't just use it as our security blanket, because it can easy, something we know, something we're comfortable with. Yes, if you don't leave the space for that something else, then probably going to be harder at least.
Yeah, and I'm assuming that Jody is single. She's a single mom, and of course that makes it even harder because you're single parenting, and to find someone is hard enough. But it also applies when you're in a relationship, because you can, as we've talked about, shut off because you're so into your work. So thank you so much, Jody, for writing in, and it's so great to get these reflections. Tired of starting strong but losing momentum? Stop losing steam and start following through on your goals with people who've got your back. This fall, we're offering 1-hour workshops each month using the ECTA method, grounded in motivational science to help you sustain progress over time. Here's how it works. You're in charge of the goals that truly matter to you. You build skills systematically so follow through becomes easier. You get support and mirroring that keeps momentum alive even when motivation runs dry. Next up is October 23rd, when we focus on strategic focus, doing the right things, not just more things. Ever felt like you've got 1,000 ping pong balls bouncing around in your head? That's the Zeigarnik effect. Your brain clinging to all those unfinished tasks. In this workshop, we show you how to calm the chaos and keep momentum by focusing your energy where it counts most. And if that feels good, get ready for Ignite, our 3-month program designed to keep you moving forward consistently. It starts January 2026, and the waiting list is open now. More info and sign up at ectahub.net. That's ECTAHUB.net.
And this week was my turn for a tiny experiment, right? And I've been practicing guitar, not as much as I would have liked to, because it's been an absolutely mad week last week. And I promised I would share a little sample with you. Please bear with me, though. And I find myself in times of trouble, America, me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be.
I am so proud of you.
Oh, well,
I am.
Well, thank you.
You're doing it.
I am
You're
doing it. I should have done it a little bit more this week, but at least I have done it a few more days than I would have done if I didn't set the experiment. So yes, it feels good.
Yeah, and do you know what? I think I bought my guitar 15 years ago.
Yeah, I think
if I had practiced 5 minutes a day for these 15 years, I would play the guitar now, not taking another course,
Exactly. Or even 3 days a week,
Yes.
for 15 minutes. That's...
Yeah.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. So it's all about doing it.
Yes. So good for you. And I am very proud.
Thank you. And next week, it's your turn.
Yes.
And you call it Blossoming Through the Eyes of the Authors I Choose.
And I will tell you more about it in the next episode. So tune in next week as we focus on authenticity and showing up as yourself. And that's such a big one. And it's not always easy. How do you keep your inner focus clear and speak from your core values, especially in a world that's increasingly filled by AI?
Yes.
But thank you for checking in with us today.
Yes, thank you. And if you still have reflections over last week's episode, please send them in to us.
Absolutely. So take a moment to re-listen to episode 17. There's a lot of goodies in there. So if something comes up, let us know. And you can follow us on Instagram at bigdreams.ecta or YouTube at bigdreams-ecta. And if you like a gentle pat on the back midweek, sign up for Backstage Wednesday. That's our week letter, full of inspiration and accountability. Comes out every Wednesday. So that's it for today.
Yes, it is. Thank you so much, Karina.
Yes, you too. And to you listeners, hang in there.
And remember,
show up,
speak up, and never skip the victory dance.
Bye.